Miss me with the bullshit.
What up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Yo,
your man, Manny C. This is Miss Me the Bullshit. We got a packed house tonight, man. We gonna go around the room.
I'm Tanisha. I'm Mia P.
I'm Dominica.
D the Barber.
And then we got niggas that's off camera.
Mr. T.
And Bobby.
Oh,
and Bobby. All right, man. There's a lot of people in here tonight.
Yeah.
I know, right? I usually don't have. I ain't had it this full in a minute. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we
Had
was
to
just
rearrange some
before the
shit.
cameras came on too,
Right.
so let's
These
get
niggas-
let's get
These
into
niggas try to
it.
tell me I'm wrong. But let's get to it, man. Let's get straight to these topics that our great friend Tanisha wrote down.
Okay.
That we can't see it because they don't even know how you spell that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though.
It don't matter. All right. So ain't no married couples in here right now. Y'all know, none of y'all.
No.
But what y'all feel about watching porn while being married or in a committed, deeply committed relationship? Is that like a horrible thing to do, or is that something that like it is what it is, as long as we watching it together? How y'all feel about this? Talk to me.
I feel like for men, it's not a big deal. I feel like men watch porn a lot.
I would second that emotion, man.
That's
It's not a big deal for us. It's not an emotional thing. It's
a nut thing.
Why is it a big deal for women?
Huh?
I don't know.
Is it?
But
Is it a
okay,
big deal?
well, I guess with guys, I guess guys don't think it's a big deal because they do it a lot. But when you're in a deeply committed relationship, if the porn is stopping you from wanting to get freaky with your significant other because you already got 100 nuts off, like it's problematic. Yeah. Because the hell is going on? Because as a woman, I can't compete it with the man who likes to beat it. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, let her talk. Let her preach.
I mean, that was it. That was the notion. You know?
Who had been married?
No, that's a crazy.
Anybody here been married?
I can't say married. Let's say long-term relationship.
Long-term relationships.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah. You feel like you're shot the paper.
You ain't got that 100 nuts.
Even if you live with somebody,
You like
they gotta live together, right? For it to be more a problem. If y'all live together and you watching porn in another room,
Yeah.
that could be an issue.
Yeah.
So I got that issue. She ain't giving up no cheeks.
Right.
That's
That's available.
It's rarely cheats, but it's still cheats. So are you
Here's the
cool?
thing, right?
Are you cool with pouring out beating the fact that you can't,
It
fuck your girl?
depends on the relationship because
That's-
if I gotta go to the other room and convince you and do all that stuff, take 10 minutes to convince you, then I'm going to another room.
See, and now you lucky that the nigga ain't stepping out into the streets with all that
That's
shit. You know
why
what I'm
I'm
saying?
doing this for you.
Having it right, you know what I mean?
So hold on. Why go in the other room? Because what are we sneaking? Hell no.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so
I'm trying to figure
Wait,
it out.
I'm gonna put you like this.
Go to the other room.
Think
Go
about
to the
it.
other room because I don't want to
Yeah,
give that
I got walked in
emotional
on.
back.
Kept on
Now,
going.
now check this out, right?
What?
I want y'all to get y'all shit off. Y'all go ahead and get y'all shit off.
I feel like that. I feel you on the emotional backlash because if you are next to me and you pull out a video and you just hello,
Right.
hey,
That's
You
just
know
so.
that's
you ain't even try to touch
I'm
your
ready.
arm or nothing. Like,
I'm ready for it.
trying
Let
to
me
get
tell you
something
something.
going.
Let me tell you something, right? Yeah, check this out, right? For women, this is the bullshit right here, right? Because for a lot of women, they want you to start initiating shit, right? When it's like, yo, niggas need some initiation too. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Niggas need some initiation too. Niggas need some initiation too. And most women, they be on some shit like, yo, okay, just toot the booty over and like, your niggas just supposed to comment. That ain't sexy, you know what I'm saying? That's just on some lazy shit. Niggas want to get touched on, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you put your head under the covers, you know what I'm saying, and slide down, you feel me? Guaranteed nigga ain't watching no video when I watch this
How
porn.
emotional do y'all want to be if y'all quick to pull out a video and Like,
listen, because
how emotional are you trying to be? Like,
listen, here's the thing. The video is the video. If you're not showing no type of affection or no type of intimacy, right? A nigga just trying to get the nut off and go to sleep now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he ain't even like,
We
you
ain't
know
trying
what I
to fight y'all.
mean? Right. Exactly. You nigga ain't even trying to talk you into it and everything like that.
But I won't go to sleep if you wake up.
Listen, but this is what the problem is. This is what they speaking of. This is what they speaking of. They speaking of the fact that they're right there, and you still choose to go watch porn in the other room instead of trying to get some pussy.
That's weird.
If that happens, you have to understand you have been real stingy with the pussy in that relationship at some point in time for the nigga to feel, all right, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna sneak off and go beat my meat. If you busting it open all of the time, a nigga gonna be too tired to be fucking watching porn and shit like that.
If we in the same bed, I'm not going in the other room.
What, you gonna watch it right there?
Right. You gotta do something about this. I'm gonna let you know you gotta do something right
See,
now.
but
You gotta make me put this phone down.
look what happened. Look what's gonna end up happening.
There you go.
Who feels some type of way?
You would feel some type of way.
See,
Like, you need to speak up for this.
Who got
That's how you
I do
feel.
feel some type of way. I
Let me
feel
tell you something.
good.
Breathe ahead of
I'm
me.
about to
You
feel
know
better.
You know how retarded that
Oh
is?
no, because we didn't even hear it. Go ahead. Well, how do you combat that?
If you put on porn,
Yeah.
pull out your rose.
Yeah.
Now let me shoot that. Let me bang that shit right quick.
Time
Right?
out. So
You know how bad.
Go
ahead, Bobby.
So this is where women math don't math.
It never matters. Never
You
adds up.
can't combating this
Thank you.
issue.
Thank you.
Is to pull out your rose. That's your solution.
Only if
Instead of
only if y'all in that space where y'all already like that. Now.
Yeah.
that's not a solution.
Now let me tell you something, right?
Yeah, well,
You know
it
what
is.
the solution should be?
It is.
If a nigga even pull out some porn, most niggas ain't gonna pull it out right in front of you and watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's just some sneaky shit. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas
You
just
gotta sneak this.
niggas. And listen, it's what it is.
So what is it saying? Niggas do pull out the porn though.
See, now if he pulls out the porn right in front of you, right? If he pulls out the porn right in front of you, you now have to get into the porn with him. You understand what I'm saying? You got to motherfucker. You don't pull out your rolls. You feel me? You don't pull out your rolls on some.
You
I'm
could.
trying to- Listen. What I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying.
Go ahead. Answer.
What you heard what they said?
Give the sloppy toppy right there.
Right then
That's
and
it.
boom. That's it.
Problem
You know what I'm
solved.
saying? And then
See how you
and
get
then the
that?
freaking
That's
the
math.
freaking
That-
begins.
see? That's
Exactly.
math.
That adds
Okay.
up. You don't pull out your rolls and do what she said. Try to come back like, okay, so if you beating your meat, I'm gonna go do the rolls now.
Because
You know
why
how
you
retarded.
beating the man?
Listen,
Listen.
let me finish.
Why you pull out
Let
the
me
porn?
finish. Let me finish.
Why pull out the
Let me
porn?
finish.
I'm kind of on your side.
Let me finish.
I'm kind of on your
Let me
side.
finish. Let me finish.
Why we not so much more
Let me finish. Check this out. Check this out. First of all, you know how retarded it is for two motherfuckers is just sitting there beating off and not touching each other in the same bed? That shit is just stupid. That shit is just like, yo.
That's why
You
I don't
know what
make
I'm saying?
sense.
It don't make sense. Here's the thing, right? You have to, if a man pulls out the phone, starts watching porn, TV, whatever the case may be, that freak mode is supposed to kick in you and be like, oh, it's go time. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that's what because here's the thing. If you pulled out your phone and started watching porn and a nigga caught you watching porn, you're not gonna get an attitude or anything like that. He's gonna be like, oh, it's go time. Only way he's gonna get an attitude is if you say, no, it's no time. I just wanna watch this porno, get my nut off, and you just go fend for yourself. That's the only time a nigga gonna get upset. But when women catch a nigga watching porn, they get emotional, they get upset, they think a nigga cheating.
Because you
They
ain't
be like,
saying
oh,
that's fuck.
why is you not
Like you ain't saying
I kind of agree with her.
Because here's the thing.
Right.
Why does a nigga have to say, let's do it? That's why I talk about the initiation.
All right, on this moment,
That's why I talk about the initiation.
guys will deny a woman as well. Y'all be acting like y'all not emotional. Y'all mad. If a
We're not talking about being mad. We're not talking about any of them.
regardless, women have been denied. And so with that being said, personally, I put myself out there. I've been told, don't touch me. I don't want to be touched right. Nigga, what? That shit
That nigga
hurt
gay.
my
That nigga's gay. That's the
That
only
shit
reason
hurt
why.
If he said that, why?
That shit hurt my feelings because of an emotional situation, and not just it's been where
You had to traumatize.
But that's
I didn't do anything.
She
I
got
didn't do
PTSD.
anything.
You see that?
I didn't do anything. I don't give a damn. I'm standing on it. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Of course
I'm not in
not.
denial.
We don't have to
I didn't
decide
do
who
it.
it is.
And that's fine. We're not going to have it, right? Regardless,
And the point
it
is
was
you
not
you did
to
something
the
thinking
point,
somebody touched
not to
you, so
the
you
point
had to do
where
something.
Hold
you're
on,
going to
let me
deny
get
me.
it out.
Not to the point where you're going to deny me, like, dick. That's crazy. Like, what are we talking about here?
What you did?
You gonna deny me,
That's what I'm
dick?
saying. What you?
No, you
That's
What you
crazy.
did to him?
Let me tell you something.
So,
You traumatized.
I
him.
didn't do anything.
You don't know the
I'm
story.
right.
No.
For this particular thing, this guy that I was dealing with, I was in a relationship with, not even dealing with, he had some he did not have emotional intelligence. And so with that being said, he was a wish, what's that called? When you wishy-washy? A washing machine, my bad.
Yeah.
A washing machine. And so when he even felt as if I wasn't doing what he needed me to do. And I'm like, hey, babe, get off me. I don't want to talk to me
You
now.
heard what she said. You wasn't doing what he needed you to do.
No, not needed. Not needed.
Or what he wanted you
not
to do.
needed. Not wanted. It was a want, right?
Even a want
But
and need.
if no, we're not gonna get into that because then we talk about personal relationship and stuff. But regardless, I was doing my job.
Right.
Now understand, the job was getting done.
Right.
If you mad about
You know the thing about women? Women, they always swear that they doing their job. That's what women do. Women always swear, I'm doing my job. I was a good woman. I was this, that, and the third. Women will do what they want to do.
But
What they want to do for nigga versus doing what the nigga needs
No,
to do.
no. That's the difference. That's how I know I was doing my job. That's how I was listening to my man at that time. Like, I was listening. He just had trouble emotions.
You
weren't
were
there. You weren't there.
Hold on.
You weren't there. He
You
didn't
are
have to.
blaming yourself.
Damn.
You thought you was doing your job.
No.
Maybe
To
she
him,
was.
he wasn't.
But what's
You
crazy?
an ass.
Denying dick is still crazy.
Listen.
That's insane. Because even when I was there, I still wanted it. I still gave it.
Bring it down.
Denying dick is crazy.
Bring it down.
Pussy, that
I mean, yeah, but I wasn't denying pussy. So to deny me dick, that shit hurt my ego. Cause what the fuck? Like, how dare you?
I agree with Dominica. I agree with Dominica because you know something? I'm a space player, baby. So if I pulled out my king and you pulled out, which was my phone, and you played your ace, after you played your eight, I'm coming with the big joker. And if you ain't do nothing about it, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something to you. Don't worry. I got that. I got you, girl. So I agree with you. Pull it out because if you ain't want to do nothing, I'm gonna do something.
The Joker beats all.
I feel like that too.
Listen, this is not a discussion about everything. Let's stay on topic. Let's stay on topic.
Big Joker beat everything.
Let's stay on topic.
Everything.
The big Joker beat everything.
So would you rather your woman or your man
If I
watch
prove
porn, or would you rather just be like let them have a side chick, or what?
Hey.
What's the option?
Let me tell you something.
what's the option?
You let your
Porn and
woman.
side chick. Porn and side chick at that point.
Porn or side chick?
Yeah.
For who?
Let my woman have a side chick?
Repeat the question. Start.
Exactly.
Let me see
I
what
was
it's
just
coming
trying
from.
I was just low key trying to
What is that to?
transition. I was
I get you, but
I was gonna say, so would you rather have your significant other watch porn or get a side chick? And everybody should have the same answer, I feel like.
You feel it?
I'm telling you right now.
Tell me what you
I guess
feel
the
the
same
answer is.
feeling that I thought I was doing the right thing with my man with. I guess
with.
that's that feeling, but
I'll tell you right now.
Oh, so you want
I
me
would
to go?
suggest- I think that's
You rather me
prefer-
go get the side chick than watch your porn? Or
I'd
you
rather
watch
prefer-
your porn?
Gonna do it.
oh.
There go the question. Which one you want?
Respectfully, I think I would prefer. I would prefer.
want me
I
to
would
have the
prefer.
side
I would
chick,
prefer the
or you
porn.
want me to
I would
watch your
prefer the
porn?
porn.
You prefer that?
I
I
would prefer
want.
the porn.
It's what the fuck you want. What you gonna do? What you ask me what I want? What you finna do?
But if you did again,
What you finna do?
Either one gonna be wrong, right?
No, it's up to you.
Either one you gonna have a problem with. So
What
you're right.
you gonna do?
Either one gonna be a problem.
That's what the
Which
issue
one?
is.
That's the issue.
Either one gonna be a
What the
problem.
fuck you gonna do?
Apparently, either one
What
gonna
the
be a
fuck you
problem.
gonna do? It ain't about what I want. What you gonna do?
Apparently,
Here's the
either one
thing
gonna be
with
a
the
problem.
shit.
So
The porn and the
let the
women.
problem
right?
begin.
Let it go.
This is the thing with the porn and the women. Again, when women catch you watching porn, they feel like you cheating or you stepping out on them or
Not
something
every
like that.
woman think
Or
that.
they feel like you're putting more into the porn than what you're putting into them.
That's
right?
if you are
That's
actually
what
doing
they
that.
are doing.
Yeah,
Listen,
right. Sorry,
here's the
it's not
thing.
no thinking.
You don't know
If
that
you're doing it, you're doing
because
it.
here's the
You're
thing.
doing it. That's how you know it.
For even to get there, this is why you don't take accountability. You know what I'm saying? You don't even pay attention to what's going on. For you to even get there, for a nigga to even develop something to just want to watch porn over fucking drugs because you
Get the hell
guys
out.
have not
Get
been
the hell out.
there.
Y'all niggas be coming with that baggage in the first
Lord,
place.
it's
I
not no
understand
baggage.
that we developed
What
it.
is
Nigga, you been beating your meat since the meat could get beat.
What
you
if
talking
she?
about?
Let me tell you something.
That's been a thing.
And y'all been playing with that shower head for as long as we can remember.
Listen.
And they don't want to listen.
That shower head. If you had a shower head that came down, every girl, and while you was taking your bubble bath or something, got too close to the water. Oh shit! Everybody heard the story.
Yo, man, we're telling y'all.
Everybody, so stop
But y'all wanna
playing.
listen to
Stop playing. That shower head.
Listen,
Put it on.
let's get down to the one-on-one talks, right?
Let's
Go one at a time with the talks, right?
Full blown.
Let's go one at a time.
Nice warm water, right?
Oh,
warm water, not too hot,
Listen,
not too cold.
listen.
Hold on. I didn't know that.
Listen.
I didn't know that. I thought it was warm. I thought
Time out. Because y'all niggas jumping all over the place. Y'all not even staying on topic. You talking about spades and shower heads and all sorts of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is what's it called, right?
Wicked.
It's hot because we got a lot of people in here. I can't turn the fan on because it's gonna pick up.
Actually, if you really wanted these topics, you wrote them up there.
Now listen.
So you save it.
Stick to the porn. What you call it, right? The porn situation. Huh?
This isn't about these days.
That's what we was.
Alright.
That's okay.
Alright.
I should say.
Not good. What's
No,
up?
I was just saying, I'm not trying to put our situation out right now. So you don't see the numbers. I feel like we was flowing.
Yeah, but we ain't finished the points. I don't feel like I finished the points.
Okay,
I
go ahead. Finish your point.
Debate.
What's up, man?
Finish your point.
Feeling left
You
We're
Yeah,
out.
not
other
in a
things.
debate. We're in a discussion.
We're in a discussion.
We're not a
It's
debate.
a debate.
Because she combative. Like most women are. You know what I'm saying? Because she just want to blah, 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 but don't have no real reason as to why.
You ran with it.
Yeah, because I played
Most
fullback in high
women
school.
are combative.
You know what I'm saying? Because most women are
men
combative.
are combative.
Nah.
I ain't gonna say
Men
most.
is so
I just
simple.
put that out my ass.
Y'all are not
Overall.
Y'all are not simple.
The problem is when y'all get
Very
emotions,
simple,
y'all get emotional.
Speaking for one
Y'all wanna
person.
listen to the
This
answer.
discussion is not a debate.
Y'all want to fight
We all
gorillas
just
and shit. How are y'all simple?
I don't know where they came up.
Yeah, no, it was y'all peoples that came up with that.
That's
You know?
Who's that?
Yeah.
Came up with what?
Your
So,
homeboy.
listen. All right.
100
Flowing
men
into the
versus
next joint because
one gorilla.
we did that Tuesday. All right. Taking your side chicks out in public.
Yes.
My whole thing is we
Honestly,
supposed to go.
let's start before we start this conversation off. Let's start this conversation off with honesty. Who's been a side chick or a side man? Let's be honest.
Who knows? That's the question.
But that's what she
Yeah,
said. Let's be
that is
honest.
very true. That is very true.
But what no, she said, let's be honest. So now, if you know,
Even if you didn't know starting off,
How do
and
you
you
know?
found out later on, has that happened? Has that happened to you?
Yes.
Like, okay, yeah,
Oh yes.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm territorial, so.
What that mean?
If I mess with a girl,
Don't matter. Whatever territory you in, that's
I can't mess with her.
That's
Yeah.
where you in.
That's why I hotel when been in a chick house and that shit in Enville. So
Yeah, man. When they get too messy, they get too messy when she messes with another guy. I'm like, yeah, I ain't got time for that.
Well,
Right.
if you don't
I
know,
don't
she's
kill
with
nobody. I like
the
that.
side piece.
Listen, if I do know, I don't want to be a part of it.
Amen.
Oh,
Roger that.
That's kind of hard. Where she not even beginning?
hey.
Like she
You don't
They
want to
gonna
be
come
part
out.
of it.
They gonna
Let
come
me
out.
ask
just put the
you. You
title.
don't want to. Was that in your younger days or was that now? Well, now you probably
It's all my life.
you're probably committed.
Nowadays, you're more bold. That's why we're saying
Not
like,
bold. Nowadays, you're older. You're
if
grown.
you're going out in public,
You choose to make your choices.
yeah, if you go out in public and you choose the karate your side chick, you know what I'm saying? You're bold. You know
Yes.
what I'm
Let me
saying?
tell you something.
Yes.
Right.
Like, what else?
Hey,
I
girl,
go outside.
At
We
this
going
stage in
outside.
life, pretty much.
We going outside because we
Right.
can stay in a hotel and the shit get boring. We going outside to the
Going
bar.
Right. So you don't give a damn, basically.
Don't give two shits.
Yeah. Locals know you. You know what I'm saying?
My locals
know me.
Yeah, the locals know
Not
you.
that far. I'm going somewhere else.
You gotta
How
go
far,
on
though?
That's what you gotta do. You
You
gotta
gotta
go
go
around.
on
You gotta go.
She's like the locals know you.
Wow.
You don't do it like that.
Trust me,
That's a
it
rookie.
can get to that point.
Oh,
But I'm saying, how far are you willing to go to hide a date from your side chick?
How far I want to go?
From
Yeah.
your
All the way.
Well, what's all the way?
All the way.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
So what's the point of doing a date?
You hide
What you
your
mean? It's
If you got all that
This
effort,
is why y'all
All that
understand.
effort just
This
to
is
cheat
why
is
y'all
crazy.
understand.
God
What you
telling
mean?
you,
This is why y'all understand.
should
This
be
is a
doing
different
it.
experience. This is a different weekend. We doing different shit.
So
we
you
doing
feel like driving
It's a different life. That's a
Exactly.
different life. Okay,
Exactly.
you know?
Yeah. First going up the street, you want to drive 50 miles, burn all that gas, just to take one day out.
God
You know
damn
what the problem is?
Listen,
You know what the problem is? You know what the problem is?
Go ahead.
You don't know what it's being man. A man gotta try different shit elsewhere. We stressed out. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. Listen, I'm going for the weekend.
So what if somebody out of town, they see you, then what?
Shit, I gotta deal with the consequences.
Exactly.
I'm gonna deny. It
Won't
don't
no
matter.
fun and wasting gas. We
When
got
that
caught back
last
over
one-
See,
there.
listen, again, this is women's logic. You know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna
They don't
see,
understand.
right?
They
They're
don't
not gonna understand. They're the same ones that's mad that you watching the porn. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If you got to dip off with the side chick or what's called, like, first and foremost, let me tell you how necessary the side chicks be sometimes, right? Tell you how necessary it is, right? I'm gonna tell you how necessary a side chick is
So this
to
is
your relationship.
automatic.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you how necessary
listen.
how necessary the side chicks are to your relationship, right? You know what I'm saying? The side chicks keeps this nigga one from punching you in your face sometimes because you be asking for it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you be asking for
What
it.
the fuck? You
Listen.
know, where did this about to go?
Listen, I'm speaking in general terms. I don't necessarily mean punching you in your face,
Nah.
literally.
Talking to
It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that women do. Because y'all never acknowledge there's a lot of stuff. Men do it too, right? But again, I'm talking about niggas that really be handling their business. You know what I'm saying? That the women. That's the reason why you get so mad when you find out somebody else is fucking with your man because you think that person's gonna take your man from you. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily that you fuck with or do. You know what I'm saying? You think like you're gonna be replaced, and the only reason you worry about being replaced is because you got a good nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because if you didn't have a good nigga, you'd be like, man, fuck that. Man, go ahead, fuck whoever you want to fuck with, and you keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? But it's because you got a good nigga. It's the reason why you worried about being replaced. And what ends up happening? You nag. You fucking just bother them. You're accused. Even if a motherfucker ain't cheating, you'll force him to start cheating because you'll be like, yo, it takes 10 minutes for you to motherfucking get home from work. You're home 15 minutes later, you know what I'm saying? Or it's like, damn, balls feel kind of light tonight, you know what I'm saying? It's like all of this shit.
I'll tell you one
You
thing.
start accusing, right? And guess
I'll
what?
tell you one thing. The side chick don't say nothing like that.
None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? The side chick is
They don't give a
there.
fuck about you.
The side, you crazy. Let me tell you something. The side chick is there to let you be yourself. You understand what I'm saying? That's why niggas will take their side chick out of town because then they seem so happy with their side chick. Be walking around, especially when they out of town. They just be motherfucking holding
It's
their
the
ass.
lack of responsibility and the full knowledge of who you are. Because if you have a woman at home and you are dealing with that woman at home, it's not going to be, oh, happy sunshines all the time. Like, nigga, y'all trying to figure this shit out. You're not perfect. She's not perfect.
See?
So it's the thing
I hate
about
that
it.
shit.
No, stop. But the thing about it is, y'all, it's the fact that they don't know you. You like the fact, y'all like the idea of like, you don't have to worry about knowing necessarily the deeper parts of her and have to be accountable for that. And she has to know the deeper parts of you and being accountable for that. That's where that side chick coming in and you having the best time of your life. Because if you are with the person that you are connected with, you're going to have a ball, my nigga.
I agree.
You're going to have a
And
ball.
I agree.
But the reason why you're having a ball with your side chick is because you are not,
I
you're
agree.
being held accountable at home.
I
That's the
agree.
fucking problem.
I
You're
agree.
being held accountable.
Now
And you
check
might
this
not
out.
want to be held accountable when you got a stressful life. And that's understandable. Even as a woman, you might, trust me, it's understandable. But it's about, you can't say that the side chick make you be yourself. No, the woman seeing you.
No,
about
I
your-
didn't say that
no,
you be
no.
yourself.
Well, you allows you to be yourself. The woman allows you to be yourself, and you showed who you were, and now you have to be accountable for that person. And it might be a little uncomfortable for you. And in that uncomfortable period, you just want to be comfortable. And so the side chick, she don't know shit. She just mad. She just glad that she on the trip. And I'm not gonna lie to you. This shit's stressful over her end.
tell you something.
She just glad that she met a nigga. She on the ship. She don't gotta worry about that nigga cheating. She really don't give a fuck about you. And that's what I mean. She don't give a fuck. She don't listen to you the whole night. She don't give a fuck about you because if she knew you, it would be she would be the same way that your woman would be, because regardless, there's growth that needs to happen within each individual person. And so with that being said, when you are in a committed relationship, it's going to get ugly. But to go out and get a side chick because you can be yourself, nigga, you was yourself. And yourself got your ass in this fucking doghouse right now, and that's okay. But you gonna be really under the bus.
Side chick makes home that more happier.
Trust me, I'm not missing the part. I'm hearing what y'all saying. I agree with. It's not a man thing either.
When men step out, it's
not
because
How about you be
they're
single?
not being taken care of.
Just be single.
They're
How
being
about
like
that?
taken advantage of.
Then
They're
be
not being
single.
grateful.
They're feeling this way.
Right.
They're feeling
Right, and
this
who's
way.
making
When
you
y'all
feel
when
that
y'all
way?
in emotions,
No, whoa.
get out of that. The
Whoa.
women never get out of that.
And we take accountability for within ourselves, because there are some men that you could be doing the world for, but at the end of the day, you men sometimes want a woman to be solely for you, but we are people too. So when we are not solely just catering to you, It's a whole issue, and I don't give a damn. I'm speaking on my experience.
You know what?
Y'all are very emotional. And at that point, be polygamous at that fucking point. Be open and honest. But don't be dragging somebody that's monogamous.
Before it even hits on
They can't be open, they can't be honest.
Y'all some divas.
That's the honest.
Before it gets to polygamous, how about adventurous? Because after a while, certain shit might get boring. Maybe, I'm not saying it's not a solid fact, but I'm just saying things might get boring.
Then talk to your girl.
So now the new chick you get
No, it's easy.
It seems like an adventure.
No, the side chick is easy. That's the reason. They don't have to do all
She don't
of that.
gotta be easy. She
They
can
don't have to. They don't have to do all of that shit. You don't have to facilitate for her. You don't have to do a whole lot of stuff that you have to do in a relationship. So it's easier for me to go over here and have a good time with her.
You ever notice that in the beginning of a relationship that it's like fun, everything's spontaneous. Yeah,
absolutely.
Everything's always
That's where the
great.
side chick come in.
Everything's always great. Like if everybody can start over their relationship every day.
You ever thought you
Or
was the
something.
issue? Maybe y'all's the issue.
Hold up, but you ever thought that if you started off your relationship the same, like you just met every day, that it was fun. You was having a blast. You was on the phone for hours, falling asleep. Baby, you sleep? No, I'm not asleep. You sleep? No, I'm not asleep. That kind of retarded shit.
Yeah.
But
Dumb
then
fun shit.
When the
that waters
responsibilities
down.
kicks
That's
in.
water.
But
But I'm just saying, with the side chick, even if it's one side chick down to the next side chick, that
Some
keeps
trio.
happening. That ends up being repetitive.
Yes, sir.
You understand? So it's not
polyamorous.
polyamorous.
Don't be
It's
in a
adventurous.
relationship.
Don't ever get
No,
married.
All right, but I'm just saying.
Don't be listen.
Possibly.
That's expected.
Let me
I'm
ask
just giving you a perspective. Like I said in the start, I said it's not a fact. It's not a fact. It doesn't always happen. It doesn't always play out like that. I just gave you a scenario.
My whole thing is, men deserve a side chick. We deserve it.
You deserve it.
We deserve a side chick.
Tree watch.
And let it be. The more y'all accept this shit,
Ooh.
alright.
Really?
Yes.
I
I believe that.
hope
I bet you
that you never fall in love and then and be a side. Fell in love as a side nigga.
I'm territorial. I'm territorial, so she can't do that.
You think that's the thought process.
There you go.
She's still a grown woman, and she can do what she got free will. You're
I want
never.
her to be for me only.
Listen, thing. First of all, let me tell you something. Why you can't have a side nigga, right? And I'm just gonna keep it real biblical with you, or real basic with you. Why you can't have a side nigga, right? Majority of relationships, I don't give a fuck what motherfuckers want to see. Listen, basic. I said biblical, but I'm gonna keep it real basic. I said biblical because I meant from the beginning of time, right? I'm gonna keep it real basic for you why you can't have a side nigga, right? Majority of relationships, regardless of what you wanna, how today's society, they're not 50-50. You understand what I'm saying? Majority of relationships, the men actually do more than the women in majority of the relationship.
I unfortunately disagree.
Listen, you know why you disagree? Because you have not had that, and unfortunately for you, you just been on the shit.
That's not true.
Listen,
you speaking a little bit too confidently and too bold. I'm gonna need you to pipe down about 7 knots here because hell no. Hell no.
Majority of the women, right, don't do as much as the men when it comes to relationship. Regardless of if it's financial, regardless of if it's any just manly shit that a nigga gotta do around the house or whatever the case may be. Majority of women do not tote the weight that the man totes, right? We tote different weight.
We are now hearing what type of relationships you've been in.
Listen, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Listen,
that's okay.
You say the type of
okay.
Same thing. I don't know about you. You don't know about me. So you talking about the type of relationships people been in, everything like that, right? Huh? let me just keep on going, right? Majority of the women don't tote as much weight as the man totes. You understand what I'm saying?
They want to be fair.
But they want to be equal to the man. So that's why they was like, oh, I want to have a side nigga, I want to have side this. The side bitch and the side nigga, let's take both of these specimens, right? The side bitch is doing exactly or just a little bit less than what you're doing, right? The only thing that you're doing more than what the side chick is doing is dealing with the emotional baggage of the man. You understand what I'm saying? The side nigga really ain't doing shit other than getting the pussy for free that the other niggas paying for. You understand? So that's the difference. That's why you can't have a side nigga. You understand what I'm saying? You nodding your head like, nah, that it don't make no type of sense. If he could cheat, I could cheat. But what is your side nigga? What is the side nigga doing?
That never works out.
Right.
That never works out.
What is the side nigga doing for you?
They're absolutely
You
doing
know
that for us.
everything
That's
is that.
crazy.
Only thing the side nigga doing for you is fucking.
The man is clearly lacking for a woman to go get a side nigga.
Listen,
Same type
you
of
know why the
instance.
nigga's
So let's
lacking?
stop with the
Boom.
female.
Now check this out.
This shit, you lacking.
You know why the
Your
nigga
person
lacking?
got something
You know why the
if
nigga
that's
lacking?
case.
The nigga lacking because the
He ain't
nigga.
got it.
No, because the nigga got way more
He ain't
responsibility.
got it. He ain't got it.
Listen,
He ain't
listen.
got the capacity.
Listen.
That's what that is about.
The nigga,
I
the
need
niggas
somebody to
got.
go buy you a Chanel bag.
Listen,
I need some help with these bills. Come on,
Listen.
bring that shit.
Side nigga don't make sense to me. Side nigga treat you like a doormat. That's all it is.
They just come through and fuck.
That's all it is.
God damn it.
Let me tell you something.
And then you call him the hit, and that's it.
Superhero.
That's it,
You
right?
call him the hit, and that's it.
He does nothing
He
else.
just said another nigga for nothing. That's insane.
I know.
That's insane.
Hey,
Listen,
I hope
all the niggas who be inside niggas, they
I'm
hear
not
it most
liking niggas like that. Okay? Like, that's crazy.
Y'all
You
not
don't
most
get
of y'all
another
dating two people at the same time.
Yes, super nigga.
Sound like haters to me.
No.
Yeah,
I don't mind if you go
yeah.
find you a super nigga. If I'm your regular boo, your regular boyfriend,
I'm gonna get me a super nigga.
I need your super nigga to help pay some of these goddamn bills. Let him write a check or something like that.
And that shit, that's the shit that's not happening. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that's not
Why do
happening.
you think that's not happening?
It's not.
I was gonna get you the bag. I was gonna get you the bag. Let him get you the
Who do you
shoes.
know?
Hold on.
Who do you know?
Come on with it.
Name a name.
I need your super nigga.
Who do you know?
I need your super
Reebok.
nigga.
Go ahead, dumb nigga.
Hold on.
Gab, Gab.
Who do you
I
know?
need your super nigga.
Hold on. Gab, Gab.
You just
And when you
said,
shopping, tell him, bro.
you just said that we're not emotionally capable
Having a side nigga.
of having two niggas. That's what you say.
Yep, correct.
I think this is
Shit.
Why?
an insane conversation.
Because women get emotionally attached to a nigga.
Niggas do too.
Hold on.
Hold on.
We
Wait.
do. That's why I said men are territorial. You're absolutely right. Man, I wouldn't want my side chick to have a side nigga. Like, that's why.
Hold on. Wait.
I agree with what you just
There
said.
was a reason why I
But-
wanted you to speak. Go ahead.
But women, right? When you tend to have, you can't love two niggas at one time and deal with fuck two niggas at one time.
You can.
A woman,
Yeah,
one gets more than the other.
Why do y'all think
You
we got
cannot
people
fuck
like
these
we're
niggas
human
equally.
before
Hold on.
a
You can't
gender?
fuck these
Hold
niggas equally.
on. Let him talk.
Because it's always an attachment more than one. For example, let's say a woman cheats on her husband, right? It's always a thing where like, oh, I don't like it. It's always a reason why she's cheating. She might not like him, might fall out of love with him. She cannot maintain those two relationships at the same time. One's gonna get more than the other.
Did I not say when we discussed polygamy before, there's always some polygamy does not work.
He wasn't here for that. So
Polygamy does not work because there's always one person that has more significance than the other. Always.
Not for a man.
Yes, it is.
I disagree.
Yo, you have to
I
be
disagree.
100%
For a
disciplined.
woman, it
Both women
never
need
works out.
everything
It
down the
never
middle.
works out for a woman because the woman's gonna love other nigga more than and do less at home or do more than here. That always happens. Who disagrees? What male in here disagrees with that?
Honestly, they choose our
You
side
cannot
of the game.
Y'all can't.
So they can't disagree.
Women cannot do two things at one time. That's what everything.
Speaking for all women,
Hardly do one thing at one time.
Exactly.
You had
Exactly.
a
Two
period.
things
So,
at one time.
A woman is gonna focus on the one dude at a time.
No.
She gonna tell
That's
her
why-
friends like, yo, I
that's
love
why they
him,
end up
I love this
leaving
and
their
that, I
families.
wanna be with
That's
him.
what bragging. That's
I
why they
wanna
end
be
up
with
leaving
him.
their families.
Breaking
Breaking up their families
You
for stupid
fucking
shit.
negate your husband for the new nigga thinking the shit is sweet on this side.
Right.
You gonna take care of him as you did before.
There are women who actually have brother husbands.
Yes.
That have more than one.
First of all,
husband.
Yeah,
And
it's very
guess what?
uncommon.
They all get along,
That's very
but they
rare.
have all
That's
fuckery.
rare.
You said,
It's there.
That's
It's
rare.
not rare. It's there.
I was gonna say it's rare.
That's not all the time. I see more men with two women when I see women with two men.
Let me tell you
Because-
something.
about
First
Yeah,
of all,
because y'all gonna do it anyway.
any type of brother husband,
Yeah, they accept it.
that's some real. That's a neutered man to be a brother husband. You understand what I'm saying? A neutered man. Your nuts are cut. That's a brother husband.
That's a bitch ass
Thank you.
nigga.
A
I
neutered
don't
man.
care if
Because
it's two
I
men
disagree with
or
that.
two women.
She
It
like,
takes a very strong nigga to do that.
for a
Listen,
man to do that,
a neutered nigga.
That nigga's a pussy.
actually takes a
That's
very
not
strong
the man.
nigga.
Ain't strong. Ain't nothing strong about that.
It actually takes a very
And why
strong
would you
nigga.
want to date two pussies?
It
I
does.
don't
I
listen.
agree with you.
I don't
Why
care.
you want to date two
It
pussies?
does.
Y'all don't like that. Y'all don't like that. Stop it.
You
A
care?
nigga's
Yeah.
not gonna agree with
I
that.
know y'all
The
don't.
average nigga is not gonna agree
trying to tell me y'all want to date two
Very
pussies?
strong motherfuckers do that.
And there's a lot of strong men
Yo,
out there.
that's like that girl. That's like that girl who date two
Nah, they
niggas.
ain't doing
She
it.
tell them what to do.
They ain't doing it.
She putting the strap on.
You trying to?
What the hell?
You might as well be getting that strap on.
You saw your little Mario shit. You hit the shit. You thought you.
At the end of the day, there's always a number
Niggas ain't
one.
going
Yes,
for that.
there's always a number one.
Listen, and understand this. When a nigga got the side bitch, right? His wife is always number one. The
Yeah,
side
that
bitch
is true.
she only gets that little bit of time where they have a great time. You understand what I'm saying? But the nigga is not, most niggas never leave their main chick for the side chick.
Nope.
Ever.
Unless the main chick.
Unless the main chick fucks up real bad.
Real bad.
And then guess what? When he gets with the side chick, if he gets with the side chick, and she becomes a main chick, now he get a new side chick. Because that's just how it goes.
Or the side chick to learn a lesson and watch.
Right. But watch how the first one fucked up.
Then he shut the fuck up.
Right.
And this is how y'all get stalkers and fatal attraction type
Who
shit.
said
Yes,
y'all
because
even
y'all
qualified
just be
for
all
side?
No.
just swapping niggas and
That's not
bitches
how
out.
you get stalkers
That's
and
how
fatal
you get
attraction.
because it's still soul ties that come into play. So you got me fucked up. If I just watched you be with me, and then you think you finna go get somebody else,
I got something.
that's crazy.
Who's to say?
Let's be crazy then, right? Like, let's do it.
Who's to say
That's the
y'all even
top-top
qualified for having a side chick?
Who the
We
what?
qualified?
Is you qualified for
If
having a side chick?
if niggas discussing,
What
have
about
a side chick?
First off,
Hold on.
let me put in my application.
Is you good enough to have a side
What are
chick?
the qualifications? Let me put in my resume. Let me put in my application.
Let me say something.
What's the
Don't chat
qualifications?
GPT it, please.
No.
That's a great
Real
question.
What are the
right now,
qualifications?
okay?
Are you
What
qualified?
are the qualifications?
Hold on. She was
I'm pretty
qualifications.
sure you got a
I need to know if I'm
Real
qualified.
You can be ugly and have two bitches.
But you got money. But you need money.
Yes.
Oh, so about money?
Oh, yeah, you got to have money.
I did.
But damn, what they pay you crackheads?
Listen, let me tell you something. When they want money, we'll tell y'all gotta shut the fuck up.
And they do it.
Right?
Man,
You
shut
gotta
the fuck
do it.
up.
If you even find out he got a side chick, y'all still shut the fuck up because they ain't got money.
How you know they
If
gonna
he
be
got
quiet?
shit going on,
Why do you think?
You see what happened?
Why do you think that?
what do you mean?
As a
That's
woman
that's
who's
society.
dealt
That's
with that,
society.
shut the hell up because no, not. That's the problem. Because I'm in the society and I'm not in it, right? Because as a woman who has her own career, you're not gonna cheat on me and treat me crazy because you have money. Fuck that money. I'll just go work. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
That's crazy.
First of all,
That's
if I'm with a
crazy.
woman
I'm about to blow
that's
this shit to
career and all that
smithereens.
stuff, and it don't matter. You talking back, y'all go.
Let me tell you something, bro.
Go.
All that career shit is a bunch of fucking bullshit. It's a bunch of Gabrielle Nunez out here. You know what Gabrielle's situation is right now, right? In the beginning, she was talking that, oh yeah, I could match his money and I go 50-50 and this, that, third. Now the movies ain't coming in and the residuals ain't coming in. And now it's like, damn.
Stop it.
I'm not mashing it. I'm not mashing it. I said I can maintain mine. I can
Exactly.
stand
Shut
mine.
the hell up.
I can make my baby.
Now listen, Now here's the thing. Check this out.
I'm not mashing
She can talk all of that shit she wants. She can talk all that shit they want. All the women can talk all that shit you want, right? You can have the best career that you could ever have with a kid. You can make all the money this and third. It doesn't matter when you're not spending your own money. You understand what I'm saying? When you got a nigga that's spending on you, you yourself get spoiled to the attribute to where it's like, yo, damn, you know what? It feel pretty good not to have to pay this rent, or not to pay this bills, or not to have to do this or do that. When this man gets everything, it gets pretty good. So that's why when she look at her face now, because now. When you now have to go back to spending your own money, you start to be like, you know what? Maybe that side bitch wasn't that bad.
And I'm not never tripping off that because at least I work and I have my money to spend.
Come here.
But I was saying that was tricking off on me. I was still putting rent up.
Hold on.
So the money's there.
Even
The money's
the
there.
women y'all look up to at the highest of the highest.
Right.
Beyonce got cheated on. How great got cheated on.
though.
Like, they always come back.
It's gonna happen.
First of all, Uni had a side baby. She came back. So what is the fight for? Like, I understand.
Listen,
grounded in reality.
and I like that point that you made, right? These are rich bitches. You understand
They
what
got
I'm saying?
everything.
They got everything on their own. And yes, they still did not leave the nigga that got more than them.
That's
you
the
understand what I'm saying?
reality.
And that's the reality. And that's what you need to understand. You know what I mean? So, not to take
And
those...
then not only it's Eddie y'all and one of us, 8 to 1. Where y'all going?
It's a contract.
Where y'all going?
And not
Where y'all
only
going?
that,
thought it was, me too. I thought it was more women than there were men. So what do you mean?
That's what you just said.
Yeah, but we created y'all. So
Where y'all going?
Huh?
I'm about to stay right here. And then add the side chick. Add 3 side chicks.
I'm not even against the man having a side chick. I said that though. I mean, realistically, men are gonna do their thing. It ain't really nothing you can do about it.
It's 8 of y'all. It's 8.
Ain't shit.
What y'all want to do?
But
Ain't shit.
I will say
Ignorance
this.
is bliss.
I'm a
I'll tell you that much.
motherfucker.
You just hate on me.
Another question. Why y'all deserve your own nigga in the first place?
Why what?
What'd you say?
Why y'all deserve your own nigga? I want all y'all to answer that. Why do you deserve your own nigga in the first place?
Get him, Bobby.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Before we answer that, what do you bring to the table?
I pay all the bills. I make the money.
What else?
What else, my nigga? Please, sir. What else? The money. There's jobs out here. Like this money.
Wait.
Please.
Are you in a committed relationship right now, Bobby?
Besides the money.
With
What else
With how
besides
many
the
women?
relationship statuses.
With how many women? Okay.
What else
Do you
behind it?
pay all the bills for both women, Bobby?
Shut the hell up.
Okay. Out.
Now, listen, let me ask the question to that question,
Answer my
right?
question.
So
Answer my
if
question.
he did pay all of the bills, then it's whatever.
If you paying the bills, I guess so.
All right, well, you know
He
what I'm
already
saying?
tried.
Now check this out.
Like I said, hold on. To prove my point again, there's always one bitch or one nigga that has significance. You paying the bills primarily at somebody's house, but not both the bitches.
At the house he living at. That's
the main bitch.
right, and she's supposed
That's
to be
the significant bitch.
But that's the same thing. That's why she's the side bitch. You know what I'm saying? So he pays the main bills here, and he pays the side bills over here. You know what I'm saying?
What's the point of that? I understand. What's the point?
No, you need to be paying the bills in both, because you deserve 2 women.
Right? Because the men that does that, they can pay those bills.
No. She's being stupid because she should
But that's what
own
they do
one
in
house.
other countries, though. They say
I
you
don't
got
have
that
to.
many
I
wives,
have
you
to. Now I have 3. Now
Because she's not.
I don't have to.
Because she's not holding you accountable.
But check this out. Here's another thing too. Let's take it away from the women.
Wait.
Answer my question.
Wait, real quick, before we do, because you kind of contradicted yourself. What did you just say? You said you don't have to pay the bills, but you said the first thing that you mentioned when you brought to the table was the money, and now you're not spending the money.
Yes.
So it's not making no sense. This is not making any sense.
Hold on now. I got the money because I'm paying everything over here.
Now you got the money because you're not paying nobody
I'm
the
paying
money.
something over here. So I can afford to pay half here.
Now I feel some type of way.
Hold on,
I feel some type of way because this your main chick right here, her house is taken care of, and I'm the side chick and my shit not taken care of.
But guess what? You the side chick. So you get the side. But listen, and this is what happens. Listen, this is what ends up happening.
That's fast food.
This is what ends up
That's
happening.
ludicrous. And that's how this shit goes.
The main chick is taken care of. The side chick gets the side treatment, right? Whatever the regulation is for side chicks, she would get that standard. But the side chick can't get the same thing that the main chick gets.
But the side chick serves a significant role.
You know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
just said
And she's getting compensated for
The
that role.
non-rich niggas are not doing it.
You
And
said-
so you're not rich enough to have
You
society
said
because the rich niggas are doing it.
Y'all two said
The rich
that the
niggas
side
are doing
chick.
it.
The rich niggas ain't doing it.
They're shopping at the same place.
No, they're not.
You said the
No,
side
they're not.
chick. No, you said
No,
the
they're
side
not.
chick
They are.
keeps you from punching the main bitch in the face.
Right.
So the side chick is a necessity.
Yes.
But her bills
Yes.
don't get paid.
Let me-
I'm
no,
like,
no,
wait,
no,
now
no,
I'm
no.
about this.
See, this is what
We
the problem
keeping
is.
y'all sane,
This
and y'all not
is
even
what the problem is.
doing
This is what the
the
problem is.
bare minimum.
This is what the problem is, right?
Ain't no rivalry.
This is where the problem is right here. Now you trying to put them on the same level. The side chick and the main chick are not on the same level.
Then that
The
means that the
main
side
chick-
chick can have her own nigga. Then.
She can't, and nobody stopping her from doing that. And nobody stopping. Listen.
You ain't
Right?
gonna know.
Listen. Nobody's stopping the side chick from doing that. Whenever the side chick wants to say, "Hey, I had enough of this, and I want to step," the door is always open. You can go ahead and step. You understand what I'm saying? And then guess what? The side chick gets replaced with another side chick. That's that simple. The main chick never gets replaced unless she fucks up. You understand what I'm saying? The main chick always gonna be the main chick.
And then you go get the main chick.
Listen, the main chick always gets the best treatment. The main chick gets whatever she wants. You
Well,
understand
what's
what
the point of a side chick? chick.
Because sometimes the main chick just
Well,
don't know when
no
to
such
shut the
thing
fuck
as
up.
a
You understand what I'm saying? And I can tell you would be one of the main chicks who don't know when to shut the fuck up. Because you just don't know when to shut the fuck up right now as we speaking.
Go to
You know what I'm
therapy.
saying? You just blurting shit out. But I understand though.
Go to therapy.
Tourette syndrome is common around here.
Tourette's is crazy. Tourette's.
You know what I mean? So,
Tourette's is crazy.
you can't put them on the same level.
So next question. So
Okay.
you agree with your man having a side chick, right? That's what you said?
Well, I did not say that.
What
What
the
I
fuck?
said
That's
is,
not what you said.
what I said is, I acknowledge that men have side chicks. I mean, if he do go get a side chick, it's only two things that I can do. I can either stay or I can leave.
Right.
And unfortunately, I'm a leaver. I like to get the hell out of the way so you can do what you want to do.
Yeah, fuck niggas.
She got a lot of anger in her.
Oh, she got PTSD over that.
She got a lot of anger in her.
So what if like hypothetically he brought you like you didn't want money from him. Let's say like okay, you the independent one, you Miss Independent.
No, nobody said that. I just said I got my own.
Let me take some.
All right, cool. Well, whatever. Let's say you guys have the money or whatever, and yeah, he could be paying your bills or whatever. But however, like you like his company. No matter what, you like his company. He gives you good company. You his side chick. So you don't need him to pay your bills. I don't know if you know he got a nigga or not, but I mean a chick or not. But
He just friends with
And
benefits.
there's a lot of men that do that.
whatever. But I'm just saying, you like his company. So will you continue to be the side chick, or his company is no longer valid?
For me personally, if I know that a man has a girlfriend, then I don't entertain him.
Exactly.
But it has to be clarified to me that he don't have a girlfriend. You don't fucking know me, so shut the fuck up. I would never go into a situation with a man where knowingly he has a girlfriend. It's always gonna be a fucking no for me.
Absolutely.
Now, if he says to me, I don't have a girlfriend, we're friends. Okay, then we're friends.
Let me tell you something. They might be in this room.
I agree. I agree because at the end of the day, if you go, like I'm hearing you, I 100% agree because at the end of the day, I don't want my man to have another girl, regardless if he do or not. I don't want that, and so I don't put that karma out there for me.
So what if you don't know and y'all been rocking for 6-7 months?
Ignorance is bliss. I don't give a fuck. I'm strong on that. I don't know it with a woman. It won't hurt me.
How you know she
Now,
not?
Make sure you know enough for me not to know.
No. If you don't know, then that's another situation. So now, for me,
And you fully
wait,
know.
I don't want to know.
Wait, because you can't
I'm one of
talk
those
over the
girls. I don't
top.
want to know.
Wait a minute now. Wait. If I'm gonna use you and me. You're my man, or as a matter of fact,
However you want to play.
we're friends. We kicking it 6-7 months. You've been telling me the whole time you don't have a girlfriend, that you just have friends, and I'm cool with that. We just kicking it. We friends. We building. If it form into something, it form into something. If it don't, it don't, or whatever. But then I find out 6-7 months down the line that you actually do in fact have a girlfriend. Now I'm done with you because you had all ample opportunity to tell me the truth, and you did not. And my respect for you is gone because you. If I went into this freely, being your friend and acknowledging that you was seeing other women, there's no reason for you to lie to me. So if you lied to me and you telling me that you're single but you see other people, you know what I'm saying, and then I find out that you actually have a girlfriend, we're done.
Yep.
That happens a lot, but
It does.
Because
It does.
you're a weirdo.
But let me tell you,
You're
let me tell you
weirdo.
this.
So
What happens a lot? Hold on, let me tell you what happens a lot. A nigga will tell you he had a girl.
No, y'all.
No.
It's a
That's a
goddamn lie.
goddamn lie. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, you got
Y'all bugging. Y'all bugging.
Go
Y'all lying.
Shit, I had my money out of he had a wedding band on.
Hey, we can't hear.
I just want to play
Yeah,
this
we talking
scenario a
about-
little bit. All right, cool. So the dude told you he was saying he has multiple friends or multiple partners. You're cool with it, right? So now let's say one becomes more significant than the other. So that's my main girl at the time, but I still like kicking it with you. It's over.
If he didn't say anything, that's a problem.
Like
Well,
one,
if
I'm
one becomes more significant than the other, and now I'm not, things are not kind of reciprocal. Like, okay, me and you not kicking it like that no more because you are kicking it with this.
No. Equally. The
Wait.
amount of time that he was spending with you, he's still spending with you. However, remember he was seeing other people, and now the other person just has the role. They 1 foot ahead.
That's
Okay.
They want
So
for the
now,
head.
so now, if this person is more significant, I'm assuming that you made her your girlfriend. I mean, you made her the girlfriend because she's more significant.
If you want to call, if you want to
Yes or no?
throw labels,
Now I have to
Yes or
say
no?
it because you have a
if
girlfriend.
you want to throw
Yes
labels,
or no?
You have a girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna respect your relationship and get the hell on out.
Exactly. The fuck?
Right.
Like, exactly.
All right.
Girls that
Now let's flip the
Exactly.
coin.
Exist,
Now let's
I guess.
flip the coin.
You wrong.
Women be like, I'm seeing this dude, and I'm seeing this dude. Like, hey, I'm seeing other people or whatever. Same scenario that you gave me. Let's flip the coin. Now, you chose one over the other, but you still like to spend time with the other one. You guys don't let the other nigga go.
I can't.
Matter of fact, you go through extra steps to make sure that you have your cake and eat it too.
I can't speak
All
for
the time.
other women, but I'm gonna tell you something. I don't like
you
drag-
take extra steps.
No, I can't speak for other women, but I don't like what is it called? Leading people on. So
Yeah.
if I start to develop feelings for you,
All
and
right.
we've been friends the whole time,
All right.
and I've been seeing him, I'm gonna now, because now I'm not giving him the same energy that I'm giving you. So now I'm gonna go ahead and release him. Look, I ain't feeling this, or whatever excuse or whatever.
The energy's still good. Let's not say that.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's integrity thing. And it's integrity thing. It's an integrity
Stop
thing.
giving the pussy
Yes.
cold turkey.
Cold turkey.
Hold on. Let's
Integrity
remove
thing. Yeah.
Let's remove the
Integrity.
personal.
No,
Hold
sir.
on.
Okay,
Wait,
hold
hold
on.
No.
Let
Let's
Bobby talk.
remove
You ain't
the
just gonna
personal.
wean me off like this drug.
Let him talk.
Your shit, a drug.
Hold on. Let's remove
Cold
the personal. So y'all trying to tell me y'all don't know nobody?
Nobody said
None of
that.
y'all homegirls?
Nobody said that.
Let's move the personal.
No,
We're talking about the
no,
grand
no.
scheme of things.
Everything.
Y'all don't know
hypothetical.
no
We
girl
don't know nobody.
who knows
Nobody
that
knows
this
nobody.
dude has a girl and still fucks with her. Still fucks with that.
Oh,
that
no.
dude.
Not gonna
Let's
lie.
remove the
I
personal.
actually,
Let's remove the personal. So
I'm not
how
gonna say-
often does that
All
happen?
hypothetical.
none of my
Y'all
friends
making an
currently
argument
are
based
doing
on
it.
personal.
But I
Correct.
do know.
Let's talk about the grand scheme of things.
Correct.
This happens all the time.
True
You
indeed.
know.
That's what we're talking about.
I
So
ain't got
y'all
no
making an argument like it doesn't exist at all.
I ain't
Yeah.
No,
got-
we're not
It
gonna
happens
saying that.
all
We're
the time.
speaking
Good-
from
good point.
personal.
Good
Right?
point.
Happens a
Personal-
lot of
Yeah,
times.
yeah,
We're not
yeah.
saying
Personally,
that.
Yeah, I'm not
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
But overall, this happens every day.
I ain't seen
And
it.
my point, this is my next point.
Blind.
Man,
Y'all need to learn how to accept a side chick so we go to polygamy.
So do you. Hey,
That's
that's
what
what
we need to
I'm
do.
not.
Yo,
No, polyamorous.
the more
breakdown
the
for the
more-
poly
But I'm not
relationship.
Listen,
I'm against it.
the more resistance, I need to start accepting this because back in the days in Africa, that's where we came from. Y'all got this fucking European mindset, monogamous, blah blah blah. Y'all need to stop accepting like, yo, it takes a village, polygamy in our community.
And I'm not
Alright?
even gonna
We need to
disagree
start
with you.
looking at it that way.
I'm not even gonna
Alright?
disagree with you because any nigga that I fuck with, I tell him straight off the rip, extend me the same courtesies that I extend you. So if you want to see multiple people, do not expect me to sit right here and entertain you and you only.
No, that doesn't
Extend
work
me
that
the
way.
same- Nobody.
Damn.
Hold on, Bobby. I gave you the floor.
Right.
Bobby, I gave you the floor. Extend me the same courtesy that I extend you. So if you're gonna see multiple people, then baby, I am too. I'm not
Listen,
sitting.
So
I'm
for you.
Bobby. I got 3 wives over here. You can't go to Tyrone because Tyrone gonna have 3 wives over there too.
You don't know what the hell Tyrone got going on over
You
there.
gotta build a village.
Tyrone
You
got
gotta build a village.
So for me,
That
right?
don't work.
It was a point in
Team.
time.
Exactly.
No, because now
What are you doing?
no, because now what you're painting is no, because now you're making it seem like nobody wants you. You know, there's a man out there that wants
Why
you.
you breaking up the team? The man already got 3 wives. You gonna go to the foot? Be right number 4?
I don't know if any woman that's sane enough to
Look,
go.
polygamy needs to be more acceptable.
Listen,
It needs to be more acceptable.
Hey,
They accept it.
I'm check this out, right? Hey, y'all got y'all closing arguments on this? Cause we about to wrap up right now.
But look,
Anybody
my
got
point is this.
Cause I got one.
Polygamy
Right.
solves a lot of problems in our black community.
Polygamy style.
I feel like knowing who you are in a relationship.
I think. I'm sorry.
My bad. Go ahead. Okay. knowing who you are in a relationship is key because it was a situation where I thought I was really not even thought I was open to polygamy because I knew I was super busy with work. I don't want a nigga in my face or in my house when I get back.
Exactly.
Go do what you need to do, and when I'm free and I have time, come back. And I was saying it. Find us a sister wife. Fine. Like, I mean, we're not even together, but find us a sister wife. But at the end of the day, I think it just all comes down to who you are as an individual. Because if you are somebody that's possessive, polygamy is not going to work for you. And if you are a man that's possessive, I think it's insane for you to go out and have 3 different women to be possessive over, and then act as if they can't. Who said that? No, I'm just saying in general.
You said
no, you gotta be very open. So possession can't even fall in.
Yeah, it really can't. In the moment that it does, is it really polygamy at that point? Because polygamy goes into the openness of just we are all in a relationship together, or we are all aware that we are aware that we are dealing with each other. With that awareness, it's like, hey, I don't mind that this nigga out here fucking off on shorty over here. It's this shorty over here. I know that he dealing with her. I know that this is the person over here. I don't give a fuck because I don't even want this nigga in my face like that right now. Anyway,
I'm talking about we have multiple sister wives and wives, right?
Yes.
Let me say this. We have multiple single moms out here, right? We have kids. We have black kids committing crimes with no father figure, right?
So one father figure for all 7
statistics. You want
exactly a village. If we have one man teaching,
I ain't mad at that either.
This and that.
But that's just if that's the case, then the men that are making these broken homes just need to be a present father. We don't have to be all in a relationship.
They're making broken homes
just
because
be that.
They have side chicks and they sneaking off. And they sneaking off. That's why they're creating broken homes, right? So if we all accept it, like, yo, Tyrone over here, he wants to marry 3 wives. I'm going to Tyrone. He gonna take care of all of us.
He don't have to marry. That's what you saying the marriage. He has to marry 3 wives. You just gotta be a dad, bro. Like you talking about the black community. Be a dad. Like get your baby moms together. Like if you have multiple baby moms, figure out your relationship with each individual one. You don't all have to be cool, but get your kids together and be a dad. Don't let the fact that you have the access of you fucking all of them allows you to be a dad. No, be a dad.
If 2 single moms don't got a dad, guess what? Come over here, I'll be your dad.
And there are men out here that do that. But if the whole thing has to be, well, I have to be fucking or be in a relationship with them, and they have to be okay with this for me to be a father to all these 7 different. Fuck out of here, nigga. Like, if you want to be a dad, be a dad. If as a man, if that's how you feel, be that person
this
to
one
that.
crib with 3 of us, and we all good. That's it.
And I'm gonna say this closing argument for women. Just go where the hell the nigga wants you.
Hello?
Don't stay where a nigga wants you.
And I mean it.
If you're not okay with it.
Exactly.
Just go with, because there's always another nigga that wants you. So just go over there.
And I mean
go where?
Go with the nigga that
go where you're wanted and you're valued and you're appreciated.
The nigga that wants you with 3 wives, he wants you too.
Oh my God.
No, go where you're valued and appreciated.
Everybody get their shit off.
We as women, we're wanted, but go where you're valued and appreciated. Because
so you saying one man can't value 3 women?
Yes. No, that's not what we saying.
That's not
what we saying. Next, anybody else?
That's the answer to the question. Why you just serving your own niggas?
Everybody speak their piece. Everybody speak their piece. No, we're not gonna debate nothing. You speak your piece on what you gotta speak on, and then we're gonna wrap the show. Anybody got anything to say?
No.
You can sum up everything.
Change that mindset.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got what's good? Alright. Sum this up.
You insane.
All these points sound great. You know what I'm saying? In theory. But in reality, there's reasons why this shit don't be working or why we have these type of situations, right?
Hey, you can't find a word this. Don't Jerry Springer this shit.
Listen, I'm not.
Listen, find a word because this is really open.
Listen,
this is really open. I don't think this discussion is open. It's actually left up to the viewers.
Listen, it is left up to the viewers.
Don't find a word.
But I am Jerry Springer in this shit, right? All of these ideas sound good in theory, but in reality, right? For the women, especially the women that's in here, right? I heard them all say like, yo, a nigga this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. There's niggas out there that want them this, that, and the third, whatever the case may be. It's always going to be a nigga that wants you. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's always going to be a nigga that wants you. Mm-hmm. Lizzo got a nigga. The bitch that played Precious, she got a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm not saying that they're not beautiful.
All shapes,
I'm not saying
all
that they're
shapes
not.
and sizes,
I'm
all
saying
colors.
that there's always going to be somebody out there that's going. There's always going to be a man
Absolutely.
that out there that wants you, right?
Mhm.
But you don't be wanting them niggas back, and that be the motherfucking problem.
the
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? And that's the reason why none of this shit is
You know
even
what
relevant.
happens?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what happens?
Because-
You know what happens, right? The nigga they want is Tyrone with 2 wives.
Thank you. Listen. And I'm gonna say this, and then we gonna wrap this up, right? That is the reason why everything that the women be saying is irrelevant. Because the nigga that you want, the super nigga that you paint or make in your mind that you put out there, that is not the man that you're going to get. It's not.
We do the same.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, no, we do the same shit too.
Yeah,
But
I
listen,
know.
hold on.
Parsley
What
is
you mean?
also
It could be Halle Berry. You still picking them.
Let me tell you something. The super nigga that you want is not the nigga that you're gonna get. You understand what I'm saying?
Man.
The nigga that you get, if you want the loyal, the respect, whatever it is, check your list off yourself, right? If you want that type of nigga, you know what I'm saying, he's not gonna come with
Respect is
everything.
crazy. Like,
No. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm just throwing stuff out there, right?
Okay.
Things that you want on that list, everything is not gonna get checked off, right? So you will have like different boxes. Let's say you got 20 things, all your superficial shit, you're not gonna get the check marks on your superficial shit. If you could do without that, cool. If you want the one man to one woman type, what you call it, then you're gonna have to make some sacrifices. Right, the monogamous. If you want that, you're gonna have to make some sacrifices in what you're looking for in your relationship, which most of y'all are not willing to do that, right? And then you always say this shit by, I'd rather just be by myself. Get by yourself and then fucking, I wish I had a fucking man.
Instead of
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Instead of being with a nigga that, what you call it, the it nigga that got the 3 wives, you know what I'm saying, that's able to maintain and take care of
That's a never-ending argument because of something I also call the princess syndrome, in which every little girl grows up, they dress you up like Cinderella. Everyone heard Cinderella, Snow White, whatever, and they find their Prince Charming. Every girl wants this, bro, and every man every mother or father that has raised a daughter has raised them just like that.
It's called conditioning.
You might have,
Conditioning or grooming. Most girls, little
Even
girls
down
are.
the pain.
I'm not against you. Most little girls are groomed to be mothers and wives.
And correct. And
if they was born in 1985,
they learn these things.
But if they was born after 2000, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Even if they was born in like 97, 98, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
but it's still that princess, that Cinderella syndrome or that princess syndrome. Everyone wants that fairy tale, even the fairy tale wedding, the everything. However you want it to go in your perfect life. Now, as soon as you realize life ain't perfect, or you go through your trials and your tribulations, all of that shit starts to they're like. Something mentally starts to fucking deteriorate. And you end up. She just said all niggas ain't shit. And I said all niggas. That was you said that.
Say that
because you invoked it. I read your lips.
I didn't say it like that.
I see you said.
Look.
I see you said. They ain't hear you say it. I see you say it. All right, but I'm just saying. As time goes on, everything starts to. Your mind starts to shift. Your perspective on men, relationship, women, other women with your nigga, however it goes, everything starts to shift, bro. But it all starts from one place. You all believe that you can have one thing.
Guess what? They all believe in Santa Claus too, nigga. Until we had to start buying gifts from motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
All
so
right,
the younger you are,
cool. But you
fairy tales is cool. The older you get, real life kicks in. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we speaking of to now.
All right, but you find out what's a fairy tale.
Ago.
You find out what's a fairy tale, and you find out actually what could be real life, because that Cinderella shit does happen in real life. It is how common is it? No. It's not for everybody.
Right.
Everybody doesn't get their happy ending.
Let me tell you something. You know why?
Everybody don't get it. Some people get it.
Let me wrap with this, right?
Some people get it. But remember, also you've been dating. Remember, since you was in kindergarten, 1st grade, you got your first boyfriend. I guarantee you, your first boyfriend you ever had ain't your last goddamn boy.
Let's check this out.
The first dude you had ain't the last dude. But slowly your mind starts to mature. Time takes its toll, bro.
Check this out. There's been a great episode to what you were saying about Cinderella. That's why they didn't make a part 2. Because if they did, divorce, baby mom, that's what it would be. But yo,